He said, I'm taking everybody else outside of Philadelphia, Washington, Green Bay, Detroit, Chicago, Tampa Bay. So after half the conference, I think they're good. It's only Dan. It's unbelievable, man. Go ahead, man. It's okay.
Man. I feel that way.
Really? After half the conference, half the conference is going. Now let's mention other teams. Now let's put the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, it's gonna be a lot better.
Danny boy.
Unbelievable, man.
What up, Miles?
There we go.
Yeah.
How about
What up, Miles? What up, champ?
I know, it's unbelievable.
What did that say, TJ
Basketball
Maxx?
capital of the world.
What is it? It says
Tajay.
it says 3 years in a row, Shannon. It says 3 years in a row.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Are you going to take that tape out of the inside that's been holding your microphone, or you just going to leave it there? Or you can keep your jacket closed so we wouldn't know,
It looks
or
like
you can have it removed.
Exactly.
It looks like some tape's holding that jacket to cover up.
And by the way, Molly, Molly, you and Dan Orlovsky
are winners.
two different shades of blue. Just what you know. He's not consistent. You got on the right blue color. He doesn't. But that's all right. Just letting you know.
Right. Shay, do you agree with what Dan had to say?
No. Be better how much? Are they going to make the playoffs? So because if they win another game, that means they were better than what they were last year. But I don't see a noticeable increase. Are they going to make the playoffs? Are they going to make a deep run into the playoffs? Are they going to go to the divisional round? Did they get to the conference championship? Dan and Stevie Day was briefing me on what you guys had a conversation about on Friday. You put a lot of ifs in there. All these caveats. You know what? If I had Elon Musk money, I'd be the world's richest man. If. You know what? If I was 8 foot tall, I'd be the world's tallest man. If. Can we give some definitive, something that you feel you can sink your teeth in, that you can stand behind without 15 ifs?
That's not Dan Orlovsky. That's not Dan Orlovsky.
Give me something.
That's asking a lot. That's asking a lot.
Oh, my goodness,
That's
dude, you
asking a
two
lot.
are
That's
freaking
asking a lot.
unreal. Okay, so
That's asking a
Shannon,
lot.
I gave 2 ifs, not a bunch of them. I said if Dak Prescott stays healthy, and I made the point that only 2 times in the last 5 seasons he has, and when he did, they won 12 and 11. That's the truth. So if he stays healthy and if they get someone that is worthy opposite CeeDee Lamb, maybe a
So you didn't say if. You didn't say if about Brian Schottenheimer. You didn't say if about him.
No, I said I
I'm
don't
making
know
that up.
what.
I'm making that up. You didn't say that.
Yes. What I said was.
Please.
What I said was I don't know what kind of coach he is. I can't sit here and tell you. Like when Matt LaFleur got hired in Green Bay, I was like, he's going to be a very good head coach. I don't know Brian Schottenheimer like that, so I don't know. So there's obviously the lineage, but I don't know if he's going to be a good head coach. He might be a great head coach, and everybody else has missed out on him. So, but those are my 2 things. And Shannon, obviously there's different levels to it, but do I think they're going to be a better football team? Dak was hurt last year. Do I think they're going to be a better football team than people expect? I think people think that the Cowboys are going to be 6-11, 7-10 again. I don't believe that. I think they are going to be a playoff contending football team in 2025.
So they were bad when Dak was in there. Do you remember? Do you remember what it looked like when Dak was playing?
Who was the one who said it? Me. Yes, of course I remember that. But I think the offensive line was a very young unit that is going to be all in their 2nd or 3rd year, much improved. I think Ferguson will be healthy, much improved. I think the defense going from man to zone under Eberflus will be a better defensive unit. Trayvon, obviously, his health, a massive part. Deron Bland, his health, a massive part.
I just want to make sure I'm here. I just want to make sure I'm hearing you correctly. So you don't know about the head coach, but you think he's going to be all right, okay? The defense needs to improve, right? You hope they're going to do that, right? Dak Prescott, you hope he's going to be healthy. And, oh, by the way, the defense is going to be vastly improved because Eberflus is there from Chicago now.
He's a good coach, man.
He's a good DC. He's a good DC.
Listen, he's a good DC. He was a good DC years ago. Who knows how much being a head coach might have contaminated him? We don't know. That and combined with the fact that you go into Big D, playing for working under Jerry Jones, who knows what kind of rippling effect that may have on him. I love how you just gloss over that reality. Just ignore that.
So Stephen A., so you think they're a no-shot playoff team?
Yeah. That's about it, right? I mean, here's my deal. Hey, let me say this to you, because I don't only because of this one reason. I don't see them being any better than 3rd place in the NFC East. That's why. Now, if you're going to tell me that 3 teams are going to come out of the NFC East to go to the playoffs, I'm all ears. I mean, let's stop the presses. Rico Dowdle is going. I mean, let's stop that. I mean, he's going right now, okay? And so then you got Williams from Denver that's now your running back at half the price. I mean, we got to point that out. CeeDee Lamb, has there been a secondary option at the wide receiver spot that we heard about? I haven't heard that. I haven't heard about that, right?
Who do you think's going to be better, San Francisco or Dallas?
I think San Francisco. I trust Schottenheimer more than I trust Brian.
Whoa, they better be better.
I trust Shanahan more than I trust Schottenheimer.
After you tried to crush me and Stephen A. and say this man was elite, for the last 2 years, you've told us Brock Purdy was elite.
That's right.
And now you pose the question, Stephen A., who do you think is going to be better?
Excellent
San Francisco
point.
better
Excellent
be better
point,
with an elite
Shannon.
quarterback.
Excellent point.
Are you guys serious?
We are serious. We heard you. We quoted you. We quoted you.
After what I watched PK Subban put y'all through, now you want me to do it too as well?
Hold on. What did he put us through exactly?
PK
I don't recall.
PK
you must be
PK whooped y'all.
Something. I mean, you eat too much of that mayonnaise. That's what you're doing.
San Francisco's roster's been decimated. It's been decimated. There's been such a loss of talent.
Yo, it doesn't matter. Look at Dallas with that great roster. And what do they do every year? Yes, we're serious.
They underwhelm in the playoffs.
S-E-R-I-O-U-S. Serious.
They underwhelm in the playoffs, but Dallas in the regular season has been a very good football team.
Well, that was before that was before the Commanders elevated. That was before Philadelphia elevated to being the Super Bowl champions. Okay, that was before we saw Detroit and Green Bay doing what they're doing in the NFC North. We know Tampa's probably going to be there. Tampa. Let's not forget Minnesota. You got Tampa.
You guys are naming all the teams I named last Friday.
No. The reason I'm mentioning them is because you gave 8 teams before you said, hey, Dallas is going to be pretty good.
Only Dallas is going to be pretty good.
Exactly. You mentioned 8 teams. And after that, Dallas is going to be pretty good. That's the take of the year. That's the take of the year.
That laugh, man. That laugh makes me want to smash my head onto this table. I never said they're going to win the Super Bowl. What I said
we said we ain't even making the playoffs.
I think they are
making the playoffs.
They are going to be a better team than people expect. That was what my expectation.
Time out. What's your definition of better? Aesthetically pleasing? Like we're gonna enjoy what we're seeing from them while they continue to lose at the same pace? Or are they gonna win 1 or 2 games more than the games that they won this year? What's your definition of better?
I gotta see, exactly. I think that they are going to be a playoff contending football team. I think that they're going to flirt with like a 10-win season.
Flirt.
Absolutely. I think that they're going to be a playoff contender.
No flirting. We either going on a date or we're not. We're not doing this flirting back and forth.
That
ain't what we do now. It's
2025. You guys stop flirting because I got a quick take for you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Molly. Yay.
Yeah. There's too much.
We gonna do this now, Stephen A.
Molly's telling people.
Jack is flirting with busting out. That's what he's flirting with.
Don't be mad at this here. Molly already gave me the credit. Molly already said, hey, he just said, Shannon, that's nice. That's nice. And it is.
Let's go, guys.
Too late, DL. What else is new?